The next exercise we're going to go over is the kettlebell deadlift. We want to move to the kettlebell deadlift following completion of the loaded hinge exercise. So what we want to do is we want Errol to line up right over the bell here, and we want to make sure that we pick a heavy enough kettlebell that's going to require the client to create tension. If you're holding a really small bell, they're not going to be required to really brace their shoulders or brace the bell hard. A 20 kilo or an 18 kilo is probably a good place to start for most beginners. We want to make sure that the kettlebell's directly beneath them. So you see Errol's directly above it, and it's between her ankles. We don't want it to be in front because then it's going to pull her anteriorly, and we are teaching people to hinge. The real focus is trying to get their weight posteriorly. So make sure the bell is directly beneath them. We went over that kettlebell hinge. We talked about hinging from the top down, and that's how I want Errol to get down to the bell. So she's going to imagine like she's in that loaded hinge progression that we did prior to this. And she's going to hip hinge from the top down till her hands meet the bell. We don't want to let the client go with a rounded back and then try to straighten out because they're probably going to end up in a bad position. What we want to make sure is that the hips are beneath the shoulders. So we see how she's a little bit high here. We want her to just drop her hips down. Grip the bell tight, like she's going to try to rip it in half. So you want to rip it tight. And you can see how that set her shoulders back. Now she has a nice upward slant through here. Okay? And I think your client could be anywhere from here, and you could even drop down a little bit lower if they felt a little bit more comfortable there. So every client's going to be a little bit different where their starting position is. And this is going to be a comfortable position for her. Again, we see a nice neutral neck here. Her neck isn't overextended like this. This is going to be a bad habit a lot of people have. We want to see that this is nice and straight in a packed neck position. Grip that bell tight like she wants to break it. Nice tension here, and then we want her to keep her toes on the ground. We want her to think about externally rotating, trying to rip the ground apart so she creates some tension into the ball and socket joints of her hip. She's going to stand up tall, finish strong with her glutes. Notice at the top, she's not overextended. We don't want to have the belly out position. She's braced nice and tight. She's just going to tap, come right back up, tight. Nice and tight in the abs here. Tap. Finish tall, finishing strong with hips. We want to think, as that bell's passing the knees, it's all glutes with her finishing tall, and then she's going to drop right back down. We really just want to go with a stop and go orientation here. We don't want her to pause at the bottom. We just want her to just tap and come right back up.